I know you have a television show in the works. Tell us about this project.
Yeah, well,
What can you tell us?
those who have seen my stand-up know that my stand-up is based on the characters in my life. I didn't design it that way. It just evolved into that. I used to, you know, search for what was funny just like every other young comedian. And I don't know, something just brought me back to being home. And so as I started to travel and do this stand-up act with these family characters and stuff, real life, my wife, my grandmother, my grandfather, and so on. You know, it started to catch the eye of the, you know, the people in Hollywood, and you know, soon after I started getting some phone calls and some, you know, little deals here and there that they actually liked what I was doing. It was very, you know, very Latino, very Bronx, very New York, and they hadn't seen anything like it. So they wanted to start talking about a TV show based on these characters.
So it would be sort of like Everybody Loves Raymond, where you'd play yourself and other...
Yes.
Does your wife get to choose who plays her?
No. Obviously, that wouldn't work because she'd like pick some grotesque chick, you know, that like you can't really play.
Play the hottest person.
No, obviously not. She wouldn't pick Salma Hayek to play her, you know. That would never happen. She'd you know.
She'd be on set every day.
Right, on set, like, you know, I'd pick the girl that has no teeth, you know, just, no, it wouldn't work. So, yeah, they're gonna pick the characters, and so, you know, we'll figure it out. So.
Now that we brought up your wife, I'm a little bit afraid to talk about this because your wife is here.
She's here.
Yes, exactly.
Feel free. Don't worry about it.
Is she going for the knife? Is she going for the knife?
Right, don't worry about it. But if you feel hands in your hair, that's her. So just kind of.
She won't cut you. Don't worry.
Tiptoe around that topic, okay? Don't jump in.
But well, there was one thing you talk about an incident at Applebees.
Right.
You want to share?
Well, I'll tell you. You know, I always talk about, again, I try to keep it. I'm not, you know, want to use that whole keep it real thing, but I try to keep the comedy as real to me as possible. My wife is a maniac, you know. I love her to death, but she can lose it. I always say that. She can lose it, and she's, you know, very professional all week long, and it's like anything could make her snap and turn into a Latina from the Bronx real quick. And it happened at Applebees on our anniversary, and those of you who see my act know that it was a whirlwind because we went out just to eat, and of course I get the waitress who just happens to have the biggest boobs and then has a low-cut shirt. Right, but she has on like a low-cut shirt, and she's, you know, and I'm in such a bad position because I'm with my wife, but men, we kind of always just want to take a peek. Like we're, you know, so we're fighting it, and like she brings over the food, she puts the food down, and she's like, you know, can I get you anything else? You know, and I'm like, yes.
Oh, no.